Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody and Marie. If you're new here, welcome to all my new friends. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because you'll be seeing this probably in the new year. And guys, I just wanted to give you my new updated everyday makeup routine because so much has changed since the last time I posted that video. So guys, if you want to see how I got this beautiful makeup look, if you want to see what I do on a daily basis to get my makeup looking flawless and beat and natural, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I prepped my skin already, so it's time to really get into this makeup. If you guys want to know what I do and what I use to prep my skin before I put on my makeup, definitely leave it in the comment section down below and I'll definitely get that video out to you. I've been doing this new routine for a little while now and I just never updated it. So I want to show you guys how I do my new everyday makeup routine. I actually do all of my makeup in one layer, so I'm going to show you how I achieve it. So of course I'm going to start out with my eyebrows. I always do my eyebrows first. Is my NYX pencil and my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. I don't use it all the time just because it doesn't have the best staying power for my brows, but I do use it from time to time. Excuse the hair tie. The lace is, you know, under melting right now. So I'm just gonna brush out my eyebrows. I actually need to get my eyebrows done. That's what's so funny. And I really don't get my eyebrows done very often. I might get my eyebrows done once or twice a year. That's really the max. As you can see, my eyebrow hairs are very thin, so I try not to do too much. I don't want to ruin them. But guys, I'm gonna speed through this part. I do have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel already, and I'll link it right up here for you guys. Okay, so I'm done with my brows, as you guys can see. So for this next step, I'm gonna go in with my contour. And what I would normally do if I was going out and I wanted to use the same routine, I would just go ahead and color correct before. But since it's just like a regular casual day, it's actually New Year's Day, so I'm not really going to be color correcting or anything crazy. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing my contour. Well, I shouldn't even say contour because I'm not contouring. I'm bronzing using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in a darker shade to bronze my face. I kind of just dip my brush in the top of the product and then just blend it out on the back of my hand before I go into my face. Using a smaller pointed angle brush, I'm just gonna do my little nose contour, although I'm using bronzer. My favorite part, I'm gonna do concealers. These are like my 3 favorite concealers right now. I love them for like 3 different reasons. This is super natural, my Dior, love it. The e.l.f. is super full coverage, basically crease proof. And the Huda Beauty is also full coverage, and it's a lighter concealer to give me that brightness that I need right in my inner corner. So what I actually do is I actually go in with the e.l.f. and my Dior to do most of my highlighting. So I just kind of mix those 2 together on the back of my hand, and I actually put that on my face first, and then I go in with the Huda Beauty. Me blending those 2 together is like my perfect concealer made in heaven. Like, it gives the natural wear of the Dior, but still like that very full coverageness of the e.l.f. that I really love. Just gonna go up there, do that right there. Now it's time for me to go in with the Huda Beauty. I'm gonna be using the same brush, taking it from the back of my hand and just going right in that inner corner right there and right there, just like that. As you see, that gave me an instant brightness right there. I also use the Huda Beauty concealer to highlight the rest of my face. And normally what I would do, I would just take whatever is left on the back of my hand and mix it together and kind of just chisel my face out with concealer like that. I try not to use too much products because I am really going for a natural look when I'm doing my everyday makeup routine. So I just don't use a lot. As I see, I dot everything like really lightly on the back of my hand and use most of the product that I really take out, and I really only do like a dot of each thing. So while my concealer sits, I'm gonna go in with my blush. Today I'll be using my e.l.f. Putty blush in the color Tahiti. I love this blush a lot, to be honest. It lasts really long. I've heard people saying that they actually don't like this blush. I don't know why, but it's worked great for me and I love it, so I'm gonna keep on using it. I just scrape out some on the back of my hand like that, and I'm just gonna go in with my blush brush, pick up some of that product, and we're gonna work it in on our cheeks. And when I'm doing my cheeks and my blush, I start from the highest point of my cheeks first before I put it on the apples of my cheeks. Alright, pinky, right? Cute. So now I'm gonna blend out my concealer. I really don't leave my concealer just sitting for too long, just long enough to do my blush. And because I use such a light layer of concealer, I really don't even need to wait that long because it doesn't take forever to dry down. And guys, I shouldn't have to tell you this. You should already know this from watching me. You tap out all your products. You do not swipe back and forth. You just tap. Look how amazing that just blended out. Like, come on. So guys, all of that is blended out. Now, last but not least, for the foundation, you guys know I love a good foundation, so I have one of my favorite combos for you. So let me show you guys. I mix my Haus Labs with my Beautiful Skin by Charlotte Tilbury together to make like the perfect foundation, okay? I do 1 pump of each on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna kind of mix those together and just dot it on the lower half of my face. On the lower half of my face is where I have most of my blemishes, so I'm really just focusing on my chin area where, a lot of my hyperpigmentation is. So now it's time to blend this out, guys, and watch all the magic. It's one of those trust the process type of makeup routines, but it's gonna all come together. Guys, look how glowy my skin looks. I'm gonna do the rest of my forehead after I take off my scarf and all that good stuff, but just look at that. It just all looks like skin. So now it's time to set. We gotta make sure our under eyes do not crease. So I will be setting my under eyes with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, my powder puff. I'm just gonna quickly go back in with my blending brush and make sure there's no creases under my eyes. So I just go in with my powder puff. I try to tap off most of the excess on the back of my hand. Guys, just don't forget the corners of your nose, okay? Where your nose creases in. And that's like my first initial set. And as you can see, already my under eyes are looking so flawless. Like, mwah, chef's kiss, okay? So now I'm gonna be going in with my blush. This is Pom Pom from Benefit. I just go in very lightly with the powdered blush just to set my cream blush. It's not the exact same color but it is quite similar and it does the job. So after I replace my blush, I'm gonna go in with my all over skin powder. This is my Givenchy Prism Libre powder, and I just kind of put some in the cap. I love this brush for all over the skin. It just gives like my makeup this flawless finish. And everything is just, do you see that? It's just so skin-like, just so flawless. It's almost like a natural matte. It's just so beautiful. But it's very beautiful without being too cakey or too much. And I really do put that all over my face, but I don't go under my under eyes, okay? Guys, do you see the face coming together? And all of this is just one layer of makeup, and you're not like putting on concealer and everything over foundation. So this is what I love about it. And I'm already looking super snatched and flawless using the most minimum amount of products. So love it, okay? So this next step is optional. I mostly do this when I'm going out. So I'm just gonna take my loose powder by Laura Mercier, dip my same little square flat sponge that I used to set my under eyes before, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go in with my under eyes again. I'm only putting that in all the highlighted places. Do you see how much more bright my under eye is, how much more awake I look after I did that? Press powder, then follow up with your loose powder. It's a game changer. So guys, last step is for me to just bronze up my skin. I'm going in with my One Size by Patrick Starr, and this is in the shade Dark 4. This is the powder foundation. Just gonna go in with that and just bronze up my face. It gives a very warm tone to my blush when I add this bronzer, which I like because sometimes just the pink or the peach can be like really harsh on your brown skin, and at the end of the day we don't want to look like, oh, we're, you know, forcefully trying to wear a pink blush. We want to make it look like we're still blushing, and you know, on our skin tone our blushing would look more warm. So I'm just gonna go in, you know, with that. I love it. It's like my last step, bringing back, you know, that flush of vibrant warm color to my face. Now it's really just depending on what day I'm having and what I'm doing, if I want to add a highlighter or anything like that. So I'm actually not gonna, I don't think I want to, no, I don't want to add a highlighter because I just really want my skin to look just flawless and natural. I might add a slight highlight to my nose. Hold on. I'm just gonna be highlighting the bridge of my nose. Just like right there. Ooh, do you see that? It's just that slight nose highlight that you can see just like that. That really makes your nose look snatched. Okay, yes guys, I am currently a redhead. This is my first time ever doing color this bright or ever really doing color at all on myself. So it's a little bit, you know, it takes a little bit getting used to, but I do like it. I'm bringing in the new year a little bit different. So now after I take my scarf off, I just, you know, fix the top of my forehead right there. I'm gonna go in with my bronzing brush. I'm not gonna add anything extra. I'm just gonna go in with whatever's left off from the brush and kind of go at the top where my hair tie was and around the side. Then I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush and blend it all together. And guys, for you guys out there that wear wigs, just please do not neglect after, you know, where you took off your hair tie and stuff like that, because it can really just make you look crazy as hell, okay? And I kind of just go in with whatever's left over on my bronzing brush as well. Guys, like my skin just looks so natural and good. And I'm just gonna finish everything off with my Morphe setting spray again. Guys, I love my Morphe setting spray. It's my favorite setting spray of all time. and I've tried a lot of them, and this is definitely my favorite. If I know that I'm going out, like say for instance today it's pretty sunny outside, I'll go in with my Sephora setting spray because it like mattifies and it really keeps my makeup in place. That's I'll definitely say that about it. I do want to try out the One Size setting spray because I heard that sucker is waterproof, so I want to try that out. So watch out for that video, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this routine, my updated everyday makeup routine. I just have, you know, beautiful, healthy, glowing skin, and I love that. And everything just looks super flawless, super smooth, using the least amount of makeup possible, guys. Of course, you know, this is the base, the most important. I will be adding the razzle dazzle, like the eyelash and the lip, so I'll come right back for that, okay? Hey guys, so I'm back. This is my finished look. I'm just doing some lip gloss right now because I really didn't feel the whole lip liner and lipstick today. But guys, this is my updated everyday makeup routine. I really don't wear like these large amounts of caked on heavy makeup, so I definitely wanted to put out something updated, more true to what I actually do. So a lot of the time when you see me taking pictures, this is really how I do my makeup, period, nowadays. I'll just add extra steps and extra layers if I am going out, if I feel like I'm gonna sweat, you know, for different things like that. But guys, this is it. And as I said, if you want to know any details about my skincare prep before the makeup, leave it in the description box below, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and you know, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, guys. Can't wait to see you guys in 2023. Bye.